But as Space Shuttle Columbia ignited its engines, one of these metal pins worked its way loose and shot itself into the combustion chamber at over 30 meters per second. In the blink of an eye, it bounced off the chamber walls and punctured a hole in the delicate engine nozzle. This part of the engine is made up of over 1,000 thin tubes, which circulate the ultra-cold liquid hydrogen to stop the nozzle from melting. From here, the hydrogen makes its way into the combustion chamber, where it ignites and produces thrust. When the pin collided with the nozzle, it ripped a hole in 3 of the pipes, and liquid hydrogen began pouring out of the engine. If just 2 more of these pipes had been damaged, the nozzle would have melted, causing a chain reaction that would have completely destroyed the vehicle. The space shuttle was just barely hanging on, but all of this went completely unnoticed since none of the sensors could detect the leak. What the sensors did detect was a lower chamber pressure, since less hydrogen was making its way into the combustion chamber. In order to fix this, the onboard computers automatically started pumping more liquid oxygen into the engine, which brought the pressure back up to the correct amount. This meant that the shuttle was now burning through its liquid oxygen too quickly, and if it continued like this, it would run out way before reaching orbit. Space Shuttle Columbia had just left the launch pad and was already on the verge of a complete disaster. Its right engine was burning through too much liquid oxygen, and if it ran out, the shuttle might not have made it into orbit, or, even worse, the engines could have ripped themselves apart. Amazingly, a completely separate problem was about to save the day. Inside the payload bay were a series of electrical wires that carried power to instruments all over the vehicle. One of these wires ran alongside a small screw that had been over-tightened and had a very sharp edge. Over the course of many flights, this wire had rubbed against the screw, and its insulation had been slowly worn away. 5 seconds into the flight, the exposed wire arced onto the screw, causing a short circuit and setting a number of instruments offline. This immediately set off all kinds of warnings inside the cockpit, one of which was a fuel cell warning.